are now plugged into Hooked on Science with Bruce and Tony Khan.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Halloween special for Hooked on Sonics. I'm Tone Capone, my cohort Bruce up there. Got a couple guests over here, Chuck from Beyond Neptune, and Scott Stevens with, who you working with now, man?
Sonic for the people, playing bass.
Nice, nice. So we got them for guests tonight. Thank you for joining us, gentlemen. This is the Gone But Not Forgotten Rockstar Draft. First ever here at Hooked on Sonics. We want to tell you, all you children out there doing your trick or treating, stay safe out there. Happy Halloween. Get more treats than tricks.
Bruce? These tricks ain't loyal.
These tricks ain't loyal. Bruce, good evening.
What's up, everybody?
I'm good. Chuck, you all right?
I am here.
Not going anywhere.
That's most of us. We're here.
Hang on. Well, I'm being distracted by Blue.
Tell Blue I said what's up.
I don't. I want to type him real quick. In progress. There we go.
Cool.
What was that, Terry?
Just welcome to the show. How's everybody been? Bruce, you know?
Good. I've been doing good. Got to talk with Artemis Pyle a little bit today. He's doing good, recovering from surgery, and he's back out on the road. He just played the Grand Ole Opry on the 20th, and
nice.
Sent me some pictures of that and his debut performance over at the Opry. So he did tell me that their new record is going to be coming out February 4th of next year. So yeah, nice. So that was pretty cool.
Very cool.
Nice. Is he now a member of the Circle?
No,
that doesn't make him a member of the Circle.
No, I don't think so.
For those of you that don't know, at the Grand Ole Opry, at the front of the stage, there's a circle. And if you're a member of the circle's never broken. There's a long, rich history behind it. Take a look into it if it's something that might interest you, especially for country and Western music fans. I got to go to the Opry a couple weeks ago, and it was something amazing. Something pretty freaking cool. Everybody should at least see it once in their life. And that's why we went. We went to take somebody to see it for once in their life. So other than that, man, around the room, before we get started on this draft, I personally want to hear what everybody's been jamming this week. Bruce?
Chuck, let's start with you.
Whoever.
All right. Ghostface Killah.
Wu-Tang.
I mean, to me, he's just the greatest of all time. But Ghostface Killah's the new album is really, really good. The dude just gets better with age. And then the Busta Rhymes discography.
Wow.
Yeah. For some reason, there's been just wanting to hear something different.
Yep.
I'm always playing rock and metal or 80s shit.
So since you're here on the show, I'll tell you real quick. I gave Bruce an album last week. You should probably check it out.
Okay, what do you got?
Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, E40, and Too Short did an album this year called Mount Westmore. And it is a classic West Coast fucking banger, dude. Track for fucking track, in my opinion.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's some of the best hip hop I've heard in decades, man.
I'll tell you my opinion next week. That's a tease in the business.
Well, on the flip side, I have been listening to the entire Behemoth discography as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
How you feel about
yeah,
those guys?
hit and miss. What I mean by that is their early shit is just all of it is just top-notch black metal, in my opinion. But then when they get into like the more modern, like almost demo style of like death metal and black metal, you can hear, and then like there's even some other stuff within some of the albums that are a little different. Like maybe it should have been on a different album.
Yeah.
But it's all, I mean, like when I say hit or miss, I guess I mean like if you took what I just said, songs that maybe don't belong on particular albums and put them all on one, it'd be sweet. And then the other albums would be really killer too. But yeah,
I get it.
good shit either way, I guess. You know,
Scott, what you been listening to?
I have been getting into the band Killing Joke. I don't know if you ever
Killing
guys
Joke.
heard of them. They're a post-punk English band from the late 70s, early 80s. Kenny, the guitar player in Summit for the People, he kind of turned me on to them. And I kind of knew who they were, but I didn't know their material. But they've got a nice big catalog. You know, they started out as like a post-punk band and they kind of went into a new wave, kind of dancey direction. And they came back and I think maybe 10 years ago, did an album with Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl produced at his studio and actually played some of the drum tracks. And it's that stuff's a little more industrial sounding.
Okay.
But yeah, their stuff it kind of does this. You know, it goes from like post punk to new wave to industrial to straight punk. They do a lot of different.
What's that?
even like even gothy, like they
Yeah,
dip into that whole goth.
yeah, there's a
thing.
little bit of that too. Yeah,
A little bit. Yeah.
very cool band.
Chuck, do me a favor, or Scott, do me a favor, man. Send me that information on who that is in a text or something so I can check those dudes out.
Yeah, sure. I will do that.
Cool. Anybody else? You been checking out anybody else?
Uh, Not really anything new. I just kind of go back to stuff, you know. Been trying to go revisiting Caius's catalog. Been learning a lot of their songs.
He just got it a couple weeks ago.
Did you? Yeah.
I gave him Welcome to Sky Valley.
Welcome to Sky Valley. What an album. Jeez.
Yeah. Masterpiece.
Really cool. Yeah. That was a really cool album.
Yeah. I like that. I like Blues for the Red Sun.
Yeah. I like that.
Which is really good. Certain Sleeves Town kind of starts, that's kind of, we could tell where the wheels are kind of falling off a little bit.
Yeah.
Some good songs, but not as a whole nearly as strong as the other two.
Yeah.
Now, being that you guys are talking to that style of music and guys that come like, you know who Brant Bjork is? Does that ring a bell for anybody here?
Drummer from Caius. Yeah.
So there's a new project that he's involved in, and I think there's a member of Queens of the Stone Age involved in it too. I'm going to give Bruce one of the albums soon. I told him to check it out if he got the chance. But there's a band out there called Stoner, Stoner, and it's got 2 dots above the O.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked those guys out, man, dude, if you haven't checked them out, man, really cool, groovy fucking shit, man. Like both albums, I'm like, I could just put them on and go, that's fucking groovy ass shit. But yeah, it's funny you mentioned that style of shit, man, because I keep trying to tell people, you guys got to check these dudes out, man. They're pretty fucking good. You know.
Yeah.
Almost a nice little throwback sound with some new shit added to it. I mean, it's really, really cool. Bruce, what you been listening to?
Let's see. I went through a deep dive of the Hendrix stuff in the Band of Gypsies era. So, Band of Gypsies album, Born Free. I think that's the name of the the last studio album that came out after he died, and then those Fillmore concerts that he recorded at Fillmore East on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Just really been digging the shit out of those. So
I've got that CD.
This is probably my favorite era of Hendrix.
Mine too.
Definitely less, psychedelic stuff. There's some hints of it still because it's the time, but way more bluesy stuff. And I really dig this era of Hendrix. So that's what I've been digging on.
Cool.
Nice. Me personally went hardcore on some Scorpions. I don't think people really understand how long they've been around and how great of a fucking band they are. We know them because of the obvious hit of Rock You Like a Hurricane and several other things that they did throughout the 80s. But dude, they are just a fucking great band, man. They are absolutely one of my favorite of the 70s, 80s, 90s era. They just fucking wail, man. And guitar players are top fucking notch, man. Growing up as a kid, I remember Rock You Like a Hurricane and, Still Loving You and shit like that being some of my favorite songs. But I'm finding dude, I like Blackout. Like the Blackout album's fucking amazing, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just me, I got to see them. My wife got me tickets for my birthday one year and I got to see them with Queensryche, and Todd Latour was singing now in Queensryche. And if you guys haven't had a chance to see them live with him, he's good. And the new music that they're doing is really good if you're a Queensryche fan. What else was I listening to this week? High on Fire. Went ape shit on my High on Fire collection. Went ape shit on my fuck, what else was I listening to this week? Dude, I was listening to a lot this fucking week. A lot. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you guys very much. Gentlemen, don't get caught picking your nose on the air.
What?
Don't get caught picking your nose on the air, Bruce.
Oh, too late.
All right. Cool. So with that being said, Bruce, what are you drinking this evening?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have for you Not Your Father's Root Beer.
I fucking knew it from looking at the label.
So, I've been drinking a lot of these Scottish ales and stuff, and I'm like, the other day I was like, man, I want something sweet, but I didn't want pop, and I'm almost out of rum. So I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I just picked me up some of this, and I was like, man, this just hits the spot. So apparently my taste buds are up for Not Your Father's Root Beer. It's just great.
I thought about picking them up the other day, dude. That's
Again,
why I laughed because I've seen it. For what it is. It's nice to have one every once in a while. It's it's a good dessert beer.
Yeah. It's 5.9% alcohol. Tastes just like root beer. There's no weird aftertaste or anything like that. It's just damn good.
I want to try the orange soda that they make.
Shut the front door.
They do make an orange cream soda.
Oh.
They make an orange cream soda, dude. I want to try it, but I haven't picked it up. Just because I don't do a lot of sweet shit because of being diabetic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Cool.
Next.
Chuck.
Well,
I'm trying to go around the room.
I'm having some self-promotion here, huh?
Yeah,
I am having Fuji apple water mixed with orange Hawaiian punch with a grape popsicle as my ice.
Rock.
That's a lot of sweet. That's a lot of
it's a lot of sugar. Yeah.
And you're not diabetic.
It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, but
and you're not
the sugar
diabetic.
part.
This guy's pancreas.
No. And the Fuji water is actually sugar free. There's nothing in it.
Okay. Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. The square
Well,
bottles.
cover your sugar base on the rest of it.
Square bottles.
What is it?
The square bottles.
No. Round. No.
Not
You get them at
Fuji?
Walmart.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like 74 cents. Oh, they're amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Scott, what are you drinking?
Ace pumpkin cider.
I wanted to try that.
I saw that. I didn't pick it up.
Thoughts?
I don't like pumpkin ciders.
This is the first pumpkin cider I've ever had, and it's actually pretty good. I'm not a big
Nice.
cider guy,
Yeah.
but it was pumpkin, so I gave it a shot, and it's pretty good.
For happy Halloween.
5.5%.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
Is
happy
there
Halloween.
any kind of aftertaste or anything like that?
Actually, no aftertaste at all. I mean, it's very like pretty much just like a cider, but with with some alcohol in it.
Little pumpkin.
There's some pumpkin, yeah,
A little pumpkin for some chunkin.
and it's gluten free for all you vegans out there.
Yeah.
Yes, our huge vegan demographic that we got.
Yes, right.
It's funny that you guys mentioned that. People don't know that every so often I do go vegan. That's how I
Good.
lose. That's how I go about losing weight. Because you guys got to remember, I barbecue a lot, dude, and I eat a lot of fucking meat. A lot of fucking meat. So I go vegan and then shed fucking pounds daily.
It works, yeah.
It does. It really does. And so for me, I would just like to show this off to you guys real quick without spilling any of it. I'm actually doing something really special for the show tonight. If you could take a look at that glass there, this is a Heaven Hill snifter for bourbon. And at Heaven Hill, they produce one of my favorite bourbons of all time called Elijah Craig. Now, you've probably seen Elijah Craig in stores, man, but you probably don't seen this one too often. This is the toasted barrel. Comes in at 94 proof. This is I've tasted probably well over 100 bourbons. This falls in my top 5.
Nice.
Absolutely an amazing pour. And Bruce, before I rate mine, what you rating yours?
Oh shit, the bed. Again, for what it is, I mean, I give it a 5. I mean, for what it is.
If that's what you're looking for, that's what it is.
Yep.
And Tone will give the Elijah Craig toasted barrel a 5 as well. I will not shoot this. I will sip this because this shit ain't easy to fucking find.
Slow and easy. All right.
All right,
Well,
ladies. So here are the rules. You cannot pick anybody else's. As the co-host of this show, I reserve the right to do 2. I don't give a fuck about any of you. Let me make this very clear.
goddamn lead singers.
I have to do a male and I have to do a female. I just can't do it. I love a lot of female artists out there and musicians, and I just can't do it. So I apologize ahead of time.
He's bipixual.
Get off of me. All right. So I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. Chuck, pick.
7.
Scott, pick.
6.
Bruce, pick.
10.
Scott, you're up. Number was 3, my birthday. All right. Let's start with the foundation. Drums. Who you got?
Keith Moon.
I knew
Why?
that was going to go quick.
Nobody played like him. Nobody. I mean, dude was a maniac. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. That whole band, that band, I mean, they set so much early on, Pete with his songwriting and Keith on drums and then John Entwistle,
Oh yeah.
amazing bass player.
Yeah. And I think it's always funny, when everyone talks about who's better, Keith Moon or John Bonham, and it's always an interesting discussion. They're 2 different styles.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
But they're both monsters
Yeah.
in their
Monsters.
field.
You're not wrong either which way.
Right.
All right, Keith
And
Moon's off the
didn't
table.
they die at around the same time too? Or did Keith Moon die like 3 years earlier?
Bonham was 78 or 79,
See, I thought Bonham was like 81, 80, 81.
or maybe
1980.
80. 80. I think he was
80,
80.
okay.
Yeah. And I think Keith
Moon
was
died in 79, I think, didn't he?
78 or 79. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So pretty close together.
Okay.
All right, Bruce, you said you wanted to go last, so we're going to go ahead and let Chuck go.
Yep.
Drums,
Yes.
Sean Reiner.
He was on my list. He was on my freaking list.
Because the dude could play probably anything
Yeah, he's a monster.
from standard to like, super crazy progressive.
Now, who did he play with?
Death and Cynic.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just passed away in 2020.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, I was at your show when the news hit.
Yeah. Oddly enough,
That was at the vinyl and craft show.
Vinyl.
Craft and vinyl show. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blew my fucking wig. Because I just got turned on to Death. I mean, I've been turned on to Death from Blue, who's Chuck's singer. And I didn't really get hip to him early on after checking him out the first time. But as I grew musically, I went back and I listened and I caught what was going on there. And man, if you have not listened to Death as a death metal band or just as a band in general, you're missing something amazing, because just the progression of how raw it was in the beginning and how refined and more artistically talented it became by the end. It was just just the growth. You can see it expect, and it didn't grow like bad, it grew like great. Each album just got progressively
even
better.
lyrically, there's some lyrical moments that are just
it's just fire. It's
great.
Fire, dude.
Yes.
Absolute fire. Bruce.
No, you go.
Oh, drums. Okay. Whew, fuck. Drums.
He's like, oh shit, my band was a 3-piece that had no drums.
All right. I'm going in a bit of a different direction, but this is for my female fronted band. Female fronted band, Tiki Fullwood on drums. Everybody looking around like, who the fuck is Tiki Fullwood? Drummer for Parliament Funkadelic.
Okay.
All right. And for my male fronted band, Cozy Powell.
Oh.
He was on my standby list.
I knew he would be. I knew he would be.
Yeah.
All right. There it is.
All right. Well, since Scott took my Keith Moon, Moon was on my list. My other one I kept going back to is Charlie Watts from the Stones.
Oh, that's a good pick too.
Obviously not a huge flashy drummer at all, but goddamn was he always in the pocket. Yeah. And he could play anything. Yeah. So nice. In my band, I wanted versatility. And Charlie Watts is pretty damn versatile. That's what I want. So,
all right,
got me some Charlie.
Has anybody taken track of this? Somebody writing this down so we see what these bands look like when it's done. Look,
Chuck,
I've got a pen and paper right here.
You're my boy, Blue.
Here. So we got Bruce says Charlie Watts.
Yep.
Okay. Scott said Keith Moon. Anthony says
Tiki Fullwood.
Tiki Fullwood and
Tiki Fullwood for my female band, and Cozy Powell for my male fronted band.
See, I see what Tony's doing here. He's trying to build up a band so big like the damn Allman Brothers. So you got 2 fucking drummers and 2.
No. Honestly, Bruce, these are 2 separate sounds. These are two separate sounds. One's really rocking, and then one's going to be, more of a more psychedelic funk thing.
Yeah.
Just kind of a groove thing. You'll see where it goes.
Yeah. And then Chuck, once you have all those wrote down and everything, when we go posting the show, I can add, either me or Tony can add each other's bands on the, what we picked on the comments or on a post or whatever. So
yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Moving on from the foundation, we've passed on from drums and we're creeping up on the things that make shit go rumble. Who's your bass player picks? Scott, you're up.
This one was really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many good ones, but my favorite would have to be Cliff Burton.
Fucker.
I'm sure that was on top of everybody's list. So I will grab him.
But how cohesive is your band? Chuck, who you got on bass?
Okay, so who I have on bass? I'm gonna go with Chi Ching from the Deftones.
Damn, I didn't run across his name, but good pick.
Good pick, yeah.
Very good pick. Smart pick.
Yeah, I'm not real familiar with this stuff, so.
With the Deftones?
Oh my gosh!
Oh, then I'm gonna have to dump.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to. I'll dump an album on him on the show.
Discography front to back.
Yeah.
Was
he the bass player for the whole thing?
I fell off at White Pony, dude. I fell off at White Pony.
You're missing some greatness. Yeah.
The last couple albums have actually I've been really impressed with. I thought they've been really great.
Their first album will always be my favorite, dude. Their first album will always be my favorite because of how fucking raw it was.
It was very raw.
Raw as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
All right. Me on bass. Let's see. Who do I got
on bass? I thought Scott, then you, then I don't know.
Scott and Chuck have already named theirs. All right. Bass.
Mind me.
For my female fronted band, Rick James.
Tony? Did he see?
Yes. For my female fronted band, Rick James.
Yeah. What happened? Hello.
Oh, there you are.
Sorry about that. Connections. It says the connection's unstable. Anyways.
Just like the rest of us.
Like the sound's cutting out.
All right. For my female fronted band, Rick James.
Rick James, bitch.
I forgot he played bass.
I forgot too, yeah.
You know what? Are you writing in pen?
Yes.
Fuck.
You want to change your pick?
I'm thinking I should. I'm going to change that pick. I think it's a better fit. Phil Lynott.
Fucker. Double fucker.
That's for your male fronted band, right?
Female. I think he's a better fit for this band.
Okay.
All right. Bruce, who you got? Oh, okay. No, sorry. Male fronted band, Lemmy on bass.
Triple fucker. Are you done? You done fucking me over? Okay, so luckily all three of those three were not my main pick. So the guy I picked, phenomenal bass lines, and I think he's kind of underrated just because but I picked Dusty Hill from ZZ Top.
Ooh.
Yeah, very good pick. Yeah.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. Dusty doesn't get enough credit.
No, completely agree.
Yeah.
They got sucked into the gimmick, and I think that's all the people really care about is the gimmick. But if you listen to any of their stuff, but especially the early stuff, dude,
Yeah.
he's got some great runs.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No doubt.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Moving on from there, we have some choices, guys. Do we go rhythm guitar, lead guitar? I'm thinking we should save vocals for last.
Yeah, definitely vocals for
Right.
last, and I think next should be rhythm.
All right, let's do rhythm. Scott, who you got?
I thought it was going to be Chuck.
Why is it going to be Chuck? Scott's first.
Oh, that's right. Man, shut up, Bruce.
I'm gonna go with. He could go both ways on here. He could be a singer or rhythm guitar player, but I'm picking him as a rhythm guitar player because he wrote some really amazing riffs, and that's Chris Cornell.
Fucker.
He was on my rhythm guitar list too, dude.
Yeah.
But he wasn't my pick. Chuck, you're up. Cheers.
Well, even though he plays some, leads as well, but I'm going with Chuck Schuldiner.
Oh yeah,
Solid rhythm guitar player.
amazing. Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Now, who's he play for?
Death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tony's simmering over there.
All right. Female fronted band. All right. Bruce, I think you're going to appreciate this one. Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful. See, you could have made the case that she should have been the lead guitarist for your.
So I could have, but I want to utilize her as a rhythm guitarist because she can play leads and a singer because she's got an amazing voice. So let's keep that in mind. And for my male fronted band, Chuck took mine.
Sorry, Tony.
So my backup is going to have to be Johnny Thunders.
Ooh. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Why didn't I think of that?
Johnny Thunders from the New York Dolls.
Yeah. That's a great pick.
Nice.
Well, sorry.
Okay, wait a minute. And that's for your male fronted. Who was for your female fronted?
Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
Oh, that's right.
Sister Rosetta Tharpe.
Got it.
All right, Bruce, you're up.
Dude, I can't believe he just landed in my lap, and I'm so tickled pink.
Who'd you got?
This. I've got Malcolm Young.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, dude. He didn't even make my list, dude.
Fuck.
Didn't even make my list. You're out of your fucking wig, dude.
Crazy.
If I want a guy standing on stage just going all day, I'd fucking
and co-wrote all those amazing songs. Fuck
come
off.
on.
Yeah, no doubt.
Come on.
Thank you, guys.
Equally as important as Angus.
Absolutely.
Oh, you crackheads.
And you can clearly tell that by the last 2 albums that they put out without Malcolm.
Understand.
The songwriting's not as good. The songs are not as good.
You think they got
haven't heard them.
You think they got some ghostwriting going on? I wouldn't put it beyond them.
I don't know.
All right.
So I will. I do got to tell you this real quick because I was for sure that one of you guys was going to pick Malcolm. My next backup was John Lennon. He doesn't get enough credit as a rhythm guitar player. Obviously, phenomenal songwriter. I was like,
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Scott, you're up. And we are going to lead guitar.
For me, it would have to be just because no one other than maybe Eddie Van Halen, nobody really played leads like him, and that's Dimebag Darrell.
He was on my list.
He was on my list too.
Yeah.
He was on my list too.
He's my favorite lead guitar player of all time.
Yeah.
His solos they're otherworldly. It's like I don't know how he does it. Yeah.
Well, that Dimebag pinch harmonic squeal is if you know metal, you know that's Dime playing. He could jump in on a Slayer album. You go, yeah, that's Dime.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
so,
had that
That
signature
tone is
sound.
unmistakable. Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
all out of Randall. He was
Solid
a big,
state.
big
solid state Randall,
solid
too.
state Randall.
Solid state
Dude.
Randall. Yeah, man.
What a monster of a guitar player. And some idiot here in Columbus, Ohio had to fucking fuck it all up for everybody.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I hope he's getting fucked
Okay.
by 1,000 dicks in hell. Sorry.
I'm sure he is.
I shouldn't have said that on the air, but I don't care.
2010.
I don't care, dude. 2010, dude. Just thank you, Bruce. And that was the news. So, damn, that's a solid pick there, man. You can't say enough about that pick. Chuck, you're up.
All right. I'm going to name one, but I'm going to put an asterisk next to it. And because I'm such a fan of the two guitar attack. But if I had to only pick one, it would be Randy Rhoads. But if I had to pick two, Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
And then just because Chuck Schuldiner can throw in some leads if he had to.
But you've already got him picked on rhythm.
I already got him picked on rhythm.
So who's
But yeah, Randy Rhoads and or Eddie Van Halen, you know.
I need to know which one. I need to know which one.
You're picking Randy over Eddie.
Yes.
You got me. You just took my pick.
I mean, even though Eddie Van Halen wrote some great songs, like I almost feel bad for even picking Randy over Eddie, but yeah, going with Randy.
Sweet.
Man,
Randy wrote some great songs too. I mean,
this puts me in a bad way.
He did. Unfortunately, though, there was also help involved. More so than Eddie. Eddie was, had more control, I think.
Right. Yeah. Sure.
Like Bob Daisley or somebody.
Yeah.
I love seeing Tony squirm right now.
Oh, I hate every one of you in this room. Okay. Am I up now?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Since Chuck had to take my male-fronted lead guitar player, I have to go with a backup. Considering the style of music that's going to be played, I'm going with Mark Bolan from T-Rex.
Oh,
interesting.
Solid.
Okay.
And then for my female-fronted band, the one and the only Jimi Hendrix.
Hang on.
That's nice. That was on my list, fucker.
It was my pick for my female band. But check it. But hey, Chuck, do me a favor. Check the names on my female band list.
Oh, okay. I'm confused now. Because I thought it was going to be like all female.
No.
Oh.
Female fronted. Female fronted.
Gotcha. Tiki, Phil, Rosetta, and Jimmy. That's who you have. So,
it's coming, dude.
Yeah.
My vocalist for there is coming. Tell me that lineup don't sound nice though.
It sounds very eclectic.
Hey.
yeah.
It does, but
Dude,
It sounds like it
blend.
would work though
I'm
too.
going,
Yep,
and
yep.
that's the thing I'm going for is cohesiveness.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm going for is cohesiveness because I have to make it work. You can't just throw a bunch of fucking guys from 15
Sure.
different things and make it work. You can't. So this is why I've chosen these people because I believe these people could work together and produce something solid.
Yep.
As
Mhm.
well.
All right. Bruce,
Okay.
you're up.
My guy is, again, he's among guitar players, he is ranked among the gods. But among the common folk, no one really gives him any mind.
I know who it is. I know who it is right now.
Jeff Beck.
Jeff Beck. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Versatile as a motherfucker, can play fucking anything. Anything. Yeah. That's who I want.
Good pick. Solid fucking pick. Damn, man, I'm loving this shit. Everybody's doing a great job. Great job. All right. And now
This is where the fuckery's gonna
this
really
is where
help.
the shit hits the fan.
Is there any keyboard players?
I was thinking, and you guys kind of decide, maybe a keyboard is like extra credit. Like it doesn't really, because I don't know how many people we really thought about keyboards, but if we got a keyboard person on there, throw it out there.
If you got it, go ahead and flaunt
Yeah.
it. That's the bonus round.
Sure.
Or anybody else that you could think of that is a contributing factor to what could be produce your band.
Yep.
Okay. No, we're not talking 50 guitar players, Chuck.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
All right, here we go. Scott, who's your singer?
Lane Staley.
Ooh, I had a feeling that could have come into play. I had a feeling that could have come into play.
I think it would be awesome to hear Chris Cornell's. Granted, Jerry's great. Don't get me wrong. Jerry Cantrell is awesome, but to hear Chris Cornell's riffs with Lane Staley's vocals
And both of them vocalizing and harmonizing together would be fucking pretty fucking amazing.
that would
That's
be
a good
amazing.
call.
Yeah.
So that's my pick. Yeah.
All right, we're going to review these band picks after this. Chuck, who you fucking
Ronnie
got?
James Dio.
Whoa! I didn't even have him on my list, and I should have.
What? Oh,
Fuck, you're right. He should have been on my list. Damn, and he would have been a good fit for the one band. Damn, he would have been a fucking good fit. Damn, slept on Dio. Horrible human being I am.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Dio, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when this comes to the Sabbath shit. So, damn, man. I shouldn't have fucking slept on that one. Fuck you, Chuck. All right. For my female fronted band, we're going to top that off right now. Janis Joplin.
Fucker. You're a fucker.
Janis Joplin. Now look at that lineup, dude.
Yeah. I see.
Look at that lineup, dude. Look at that fucking lineup and tell me that couldn't produce some fucking sick shit.
yeah,
And for
for sure.
And for my male fronted band, I'm going to blow everybody away with this one. Everybody just doesn't see this one fucking coming. The man, the myth, and the motherfucking legend that is John Belushi.
There it is.
Hey guys, I think we're gonna have to reset this meeting because something retarded came out of this left side over here.
Hey, dude, he was a member of the Blues Brothers. And he was a huge fan of punk. He was a fucking nut job, dude. I think he could pull that band off.
He was the one that got the band Fear to play on SNL, and then they got banned.
Yeah.
Because they destroyed the set.
Dude, I think
He was friends with
I
them,
can see John Belushi fronting my male band, dude. I think it would be fucking great. And fuck you for not thinking that it wouldn't be.
Okay.
All right, who you got?
I'm still pissed that you fucking snuck in. You got two bands and you get two fucking vocalists. You ruined it.
I didn't take your vocalist from you.
You did take my vocalist from me.
Who? Janice?
Janice.
Yes.
That was your. Sorry.
Ugh. Ugh.
Sorry.
Okay.
You still got Wendy O. Williams out there?
No, because Wendy O. Williams, I love her, but with that band, I don't think it's a good fit. I don't think it's a good fit. So, this got really tough. Really fucking tough. Now, let me ask you this.
Hey, hold on. Would you like me to give you some ones that I had written down?
No.
Because you got to hear who else I had.
Okay.
Jim Croce.
Okay.
Could have fronted this band. Bon Scott could have been in my metal band. Bob Marley could have been in the other band, the female fronted band. David Byron from Uriah Heep could have been in the metal style band. I had Freddie Mercury as well. I had Michael Hutchence from NXS, as well as Meatloaf.
Okay.
So maybe that might open some doors for you.
No, I'm looking at who I got. So I got Charlie Watts, Dusty Hill, Malcolm Young, and Jeff Beck.
You need you a good Southern style singer in the front. And you know
I need someone who can do some fucking down dirty blues. And it's between two people.
There's only one choice in my book.
I know.
There's only one choice in my book.
There's only one choice in my book that's passed. Who do you got? Who would you say it is, Chuck?
Jim Morrison.
Really?
Scott?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Morrison.
Didn't one of the singers for I want to say one of the singers for the original singer for fucking Leonard Skinner passed?
You're all correct. Those are the two ones that I'm fucking. Yep. Those are the.
I think it's cool that they went with Morrison, but you guys got to remember, you know this. Scott knows this. Chuck may not. I am not a Morrison fan. He would have never made my list.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not. I'm not. Listen, I want to love the Doors the same way that I want to love King Diamond, and I can't, dude. I just can't. And it's not because of Jim Morrison's vocals. It has nothing. I'm nothing against Jim Morrison. It's the fucking organ. Something about the organ doesn't sit well with me in the music. And with King Diamond, I love all of his lower register vocals, but the minute he goes in that falsetto or those highs, it's like it completely does nothing for me.
Right.
Mm.
And I just listened to or watched the new video that King Diamond released right before we came in here. And it's a great video, but the minute he goes into that high shit, I can't deal with it. And if you don't take the Leonard Skinner singer, I'm fucking you up.
What?
If you don't take the Leonard Skinner singer, I'm fucking you up.
All right, Morrison it is. Listen, and this is why. Because Morrison was always prone to just go off on God knows what. So you got Charlie Watts is great at ad-libbing, at buying time, just like Densmore was. John Densmore and Charlie Watts, kind of similar, similar in styles. And Densmore is fantastic at like, oh shit, he's going down this rabbit hole. Okay, I'm going here. And you know, with Jim's songwriting and Jeff Beck's guitar playing, and fucking Dusty Hill pulling up, redoing Morrison Hotel. Let's just put that line up, redoing fucking Morrison Hotel or LA Woman. Fuck it, I'm done. Yeah,
dude.
Morrison.
Do you really think it would work though? I've heard Morrison was a real fucking asshole.
It depended on his day. It depended on his dosage, really.
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, Ronnie Van Zant wasn't exactly easy to get along with either.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry I didn't remember that
I'm
name,
going
dude.
more-
There's so many Van Zants that I don't want to. I didn't want to say the wrong one. You know what I mean?
Ronnie, Johnny, and Donnie.
And Towns.
Nice.
Towns Van Zandt.
That's
Yeah.
another
That's
Van
right.
Zant. Sorry. All right, Chuck, do us a favor.
What's
Going
that?
down the list, starting with yours first, please. Let's hear your
Okay.
lineup.
We got Sean Ryder on them drums. We got Chi from the Deftones. We got Chuck Schaldliner from Death. We got Randy Rhodes from Quiet Riot / Ozzy Osbourne. Ronnie James Dio from, well, Elf, Rainbow, Black Sabbath, Dio.
What a great lineup.
And if I had to throw a keyboard player in there, I think I would throw John Lord in there.
Nice.
Purple.
Nice. Yeah,
Nice.
Good pick. Good pick. Now, what would you call that band?
Oh.
Here's the hard part.
Oh, fuck.
What are you going to name that band? You didn't know I was going to swing that one on you, did you? Welcome to the show, folks.
I didn't.
Welcome to the show, folks. We got a few minutes to kill. Best you can, right off the rip.
Scott's either got really bad gas or it's really hurting him to figure it out.
Oh, man. This is horrifying.
I'm sorry.
Okay. A place built by giants.
Good call. A place built by giants. I like it.
Seeing as how those long band names are in today, I guess. I don't know.
All right, let's hear Scott's team lineup.
On the drums, Keith Moon from The Who. Bass, Cliff Burton from Metallica. Rhythm guitar, Chris Cornell from Soundgarden. Lead guitar, Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. And on lead vocals, Lane Staley from Alice in Chains.
And what would you name that band?
Oh. Oh, man. Dark. Something dark.
Nope. We want a name, sir. Cough it up.
Dark Moon Trendkill.
Dark Moon.
Dark Moon Trendkill. There we go.
And Bruce, since I've got
So
two
we got a
selections,
place
go ahead.
built by giants and Dark Moon Trendkill.
Nice. I like it. Bruce, since I've got
Oh.
two, no, you want me to take? You want me to do it?
Yeah, you gotta
go. Female fronted band. We had Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, Tiki Fullwood, and Rick. No, I changed out Rick James, didn't I? For Phil Lynott, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the female fronted band, the 73 Breakout. And for my male fronted band, we had.
Where'd your volume go, Tony?
Right there.
There it is.
And for my male fronted band, I had Mark Bolan from T-Rex, John Belushi, Johnny Thunders, Cozy Powell, and Lemmy.
Good.
And I would name this band the Marconis.
I've heard that somewhere.
The Marconis. Because it's going to have a heavy punk influence, man. All that early New York Dolls, T-Rex stuff, man, that's just going to sound great, man. John Belushi on vocals going ape shit. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
Bruce, you're up.
All right. On drums, Mr. Charlie Watts. On bass, Dusty Hill. Rhythm guitar, Malcolm Young. Guitarist, Jeff Beck. And on lead vocals, Jim Morrison. Special guest on keyboards, Billy Preston. And we are going out on the road as Revival of the Lizard King.
Nice.
Because we can do anything.
That's great.
Nice.
That's great. Well, gentlemen, this has definitely been a blast. Once again, happy Halloween to you guys that are celebrating. Thank you so much for just joining us this evening and taking the time to do this. Sorry our other friend couldn't make it. You know, we'd love to have had you. It probably would have been a bit more interesting. Bruce, anything?
Templars are tricky. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Thanks again, guys. Chuck, Scott, it's always a blast having you guys on here.
Thank you.
We love you guys
Thanks for having me.
And before we go, let's get real quick. Chuck, you guys got anything going on coming up?
Yeah, we do. November 3rd, this coming Friday, we have a DIY show at the dojo on 2404 Old Stringtown Road. $8 to get in. Got Brett the Sarin on there. You got Insidian on there. And unfortunately, Ned had to cancel. But you got us, Brett the Sarin, and Insidian. We're going to tear it up.
Nice.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I will be there Friday. Scott, you got anything going on?
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment. No shows coming up or
Scott.
nothing. Nothing booked yet.
It down, Scott.
Yeah. That's what I do.
Just currently working on material, right?
Yeah, we're working on material. Summit for the people. We were trying to book a show around Christmas, but that didn't work out. So first of the year, you'll see us. We'll be out there.
Get in touch with the guys from Beyond Neptune. Those guys are always playing some shows, man. They just had a show where guys dropped off the bill. You guys could have jumped in if you wanted to. So
yeah,
keep in touch with those guys, man. Chuck will take care of you.
Bands dropped out of 7.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch. Yeah, there's a long story behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bruce?
I've got nothing going on. I'm just being here, being a rock star in my own world. And I love and appreciate every one of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Well, with that being said, Chuck, good seeing you. Scott, good seeing you,
dude.
Bruce,
you too.
We will see you guys next time. Keep in mind, happy Halloween. And kids, check your fucking candy.
Happy Halloween.